Hi everyone, welcome to In Nature Spiritual, this timeless energy week ahead. We will see what is coming up for you, what kind of energies are at play, maybe some advice going forward and things to just keep in mind for the week ahead. And so we're going to start with group 1, 2, 3. Feel free to pause the video, pick your pile, pick 2 piles, whatever you feel called. Timestamps are listed down below so you can fast forward to your group and get to your message right away and get that clarity for the week ahead. Hi, group 1. If you chose this pink stone, this is your reading for the energy of the week ahead. So this is timeless. So whenever you're clicking on this video, perfect time. We have some pre-pulled oracle cards. I have not seen them, and we'll clarify with tarot cards at the end, or as we go, if you will. So let's get into your energy of the week ahead. Ooh, the answers you need are coming. Let me see if I can show you. Well, I mean, pretty obvious card, but it definitely feels like you've been trying to put things into pieces and figure things out and problem solve and be able to have the answers, and they are coming. They are on their way to you, which is really interesting. I feel like you've been really contemplating a lot of things and trying to figure something out, but let's clarify here for you, group 1. What is this all about? We have 10 of Pentacles. What is this all about then? What is this all about? I definitely feel like it has to do with your safety, foundation, money, career, something in that regard, because the Pentacles are all about that stability, that foundation. We have 9 of Pentacles as well. So we have the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. These are my Goth Tarot deck, if you can't tell. I love them. There's definitely something coming around, your stability, your foundation, your legacy, what you're able to invest in, perhaps time, energy, career. I feel like that's really what it's tied to. It's definitely tied to your foundation and what that looks like and how to move forward and all of that. Ooh, that's the 8 of Swords wanting to come out. So perhaps you felt really, really stuck or undecided here, not really knowing which way to go, which makes sense that the answers you need are coming based upon this. Perhaps you've felt like you've tried everything, or you've really put yourself out there and you're like, what? Like, I don't get it. But it's almost like there is this like breath of fresh air coming, it feels like something is coming to you. Let's see what else we can get to clarify. What else about this situation for my group 1s, please? The Star. It's really interesting how vague this is. Perhaps there's going to be a lot of you reading it. This is my David Bowie card. But there's this like a hope coming, this revelation coming. Like, and if you're watching this whenever I have filmed it, it's kind of closer to the end of the year, end of December, but it's timeless. So whenever you're clicking on this, don't worry. But it definitely feels like there is this energy of hopefulness, of surprise, of like an energy of like, oh my gosh, finally, like I'm getting the answers I need. I finally feel like I know the right direction to be putting my time and energy. That feels like there is this aha moment, if you will. 6 of Cups. Interesting. The nostalgia card, not cup. There is almost like something tied to your past. It could be someone coming in, a job or situation that you've been really working on for like a long time. Perhaps something that you've been wanting to do since a child, and maybe you've been dabbling and putting in the hard work and really pushing that. It's almost like your inner child is really content and really happy about the work that you've done and where you've put your energy and your time and all that. Like, it's almost like your inner child is like, yes, this is the way. Or your higher self is even like, yes, this is the way. This is the path. I'm finally, it's like after so much uncertainty and quietness, there is like finally this energy of like, yes, this is the right direction to go. Let me see if we get a final card for this clarifying oracle. One more. The Hermit. Yeah. You've been like really working on your drive, that excitement, that self-worth, that like you've been putting a lot of time and energy into this thing. And that's why like there's this big energy shift of like what you've been asking for is finally coming. The answers are finally coming. The pathway is finally coming. I keep on seeing this little girl and she's like going through the path. If we can focus, there we go. There is, especially with the Hermit as well, this is definitely about seeking, definitely like self-isolating on purpose to find something deeper, a deeper spiritual meaning, a deeper path. I feel like the pathway is about to be opened up to you and revealed. So let's see what the other card is. Lovely. End of a tough cycle approaches. And like I said, I have not seen these cards. I shuffled them a couple weeks ago, but let's clarify. End of a tough cycle approaches here for you. I just feel like, again, if you're watching this when it is coming out, it's almost like this gift at the end of the year. Ace of Cups, where, and it's interesting because like energetically, astrology-wise, there's a lot of like good things coming in December. And I feel like it's almost like Saturn's energy, like the work that you've put in for the past couple years, 6 months, whatever, there is this like reward coming for you. And I think it might be different for some of you. Yeah, Death card. End of a tough cycle for sure. I feel like it's just going to be like things that you've been really trying for are just finally coming. You finally don't have to fight. Page of Wands. You don't have to really push anymore. It's like, yeah. It's interesting. We have the Death card and the Moon card here. It's almost like this is, you know, the Death card is definitely end of a tough cycle. Like, it's the ending and brand new beginning of a chapter. And I think you're really finally getting out of that. And I think it has to do with a lot about you have been facing your fears. And I'm also hearing your shadow side, that shadow aspect of yourself, and really looking deep, really deep into your heart, into your soul, really like cracking that open and being like, what really matters here? What is my real purpose and drive, and so on and so forth. And I feel like it's going to, whatever is coming, whatever answer, whatever pathway, it's really going to spark this like hopeful new beginning here with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands, like excitement. I feel like you're going to be really overjoyed. I think you've been really good about putting in the hard work and celebrating those small wins, but this is like the big, like, yes, finally, things are finally coming to completion. Finally, like, I mean, I don't know what else to say. This is beautiful energy. Like, you're finally breaking out of this. But let's get one last card. Is there any advice or anything else you want to say to group one, please? Anything else to group one? Group one, we have the 10 of Wands. This is a kind of a scary card. Da-da-da. Yeah. It's almost an energy of like you're not going to have to do this alone anymore. Oh, and that wanted to fall out. We have the Queen of Pentacles. There is this energy of things falling into place really, really easily, and also like being able to get that financial stability here. Something that you're able to nurture with the Queen of Pentacles. Something that you're really able to give your heart and soul to. It's not just something for your ego. It's not like, oh, great, I have money. It's something that is your heart and soul. So super, super exciting. Group 1, let me know if you like this. Comment to claim this reading down below. Give a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hello, Group 2. If you chose this stone, this is your reading for the week ahead. Timeless energy prediction. We are going to get into it. We got some pre-pulled oracle cards, which I have not seen, and we will clarify with some tarot cards. So stay tuned for that. Mind the lighting. It kind of comes and goes as it is a cloudy day. But let's get into your beautiful energy reading. Let's see what one has to say. Look at the bigger picture. So definitely being called to really see that perspective. See that whatever you're in, I feel like whatever you're feeling like you're stuck in or dealing with or problem solving, there is, I know you don't want to hear this, but there's always usually a reason that you are perhaps going through this lesson or being tested or this situation. There's almost like a need for you to zoom out, literally, and be able to see why this is happening. And that can be really hard to do when you're in the thick of something. You know, like the quote says, hindsight's 20/20. It is so much easier to see why you were put through that certain situation or dealt with that person or so on and so forth afterwards, after you've had time to energetically detach. So maybe trying to find a way to kind of practice that, to energetically detach and be like, what is actually going on here? What is the meaning behind that? Interesting, there's a siren going by. There's like this need for you to not rush, not need to know the how or the when or the what. You know, there's almost like, yes, zoom out, see the bigger picture here, but like if you can't pinpoint it and figure it out, that's okay too. You don't need to know all the answers right now. I'm curious to see what the other card has to say, but let's clarify here first. So let's clarify. Look at the bigger picture here for you. What else do the tarot cards want to tell you? Woo. Okay, we have 6 of Wands, which is all about victory and success. There's almost like this energy of you don't even see how good it could be because you're so wrapped up in everything, if that makes sense. Let me get some other clarifiers here. That one. The Hanged Man. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Love it. And what are these two? The Star and Justice. Hierophant on the bottom. Yeah. Again, with this Hanged Man, that's kind of confirming that there needs to be this energy of looking at the bigger picture, and not in a way where like the grass is greener or comparing yourself to others, but to really see how far you have come thus far and know that there is like some kind of shift coming here with all the rest of the clarifier cards, especially with the 6 of Wands, like victory, success, recognition, being seen, like people being like, oh, yeah, I get it, I see you. The Hanged Man is also all about seeing a different perspective sometimes, change, adaptability, you know, really having that open-mindedness, if you will, which kind of just reiterates that Oracle card. But with the Ten of Pentacles here, that's so fascinating. Because this card is all about legacy, foundation, like having stability, having structure, having money to be able to build or to be able to give to your generation or to your, your family's generation, to your children's children, and so forth. So there is this pressure that you've put on yourself to like figure things out and push through and get these things, but it's almost like there needs to be a bigger perspective seen here. We have the Justice and the Star card. So definitely an energy of, like, the Star card is hope, rejuvenation, like excitement, like good luck almost coming your way. And with the Judgment, there's almost like a rebalancing of the scales here. When you didn't think that it could be balanced. I'm sorry about the light. It's just cloudy day. And that's kind of what's happening, is like also looking at this bigger picture, cloudy days, like coming in, going out, like letting things adapt and change naturally. Like I can't control it. Like I don't film in a studio with controlled lighting, so I can't really control it too much. But it's almost like finding that balance, finding that ebb and flow with what is being thrown at you, with what changes are coming your way, and trying to have that caring adaptability nature. Let's see. The second one is communication is key here. Can you say it? There we go. I got a hair right there. Interesting. It's almost like I just keep on getting the message like needing to express yourself or express your wants or needs in life. Now, this could be in a job, in a relationship, in yourself, in what you're creating. Let's clarify though. 9 of Wands, persistence. Let's see what else. Communication is key. I just got like a really like anxious feeling, which is interesting. Like I just was like, whew, I feel really like nervous. Maybe there's like a conversation that needs to be had to have some kind of clarity, to really set a boundary, to really make your voice known. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. There definitely is like an energy of needing to speak your truth, I get, especially with these 2 cards. Needing to really speak your mind and your truth and really just like let someone know how you feel. I recently learned about healthy boundaries or healthy like expression of anger, because so often we are not really taught anything about anger. Yes, other emotions, we know how they feel and when they come up, but healthy anger is expressed in the moment when a boundary is crossed over and you feel that, like, you can feel your body have that visceral reaction to the anger. And if you don't say anything in the moment and defend that boundary, then that resentment and that anger builds up. And so expressing healthy anger is expressed in the moment, being like, hey, this is not nice, I don't like this, etc., etc. And I learned that as a child, when we have our boundaries crossed, we can't really express our anger because we're never really taught how to express our anger and our feelings. And so that resentment builds up and builds up and builds up. And it's kind of like a shaking a soda bottle. So when you get triggered now as an adult, instead of just the initial smaller boundary being crossed, it is like all the buildup of the shaken soda every time that you're a child, like pushed and prodded. It's all those times together added up to one, and that's when anger comes out, like bursting at the seams and sideways, usually in the form of rage. And so why I'm going on that tangent is like I feel like your boundaries need to be expressed better. I feel like you need to really have better boundaries for yourself, towards others, towards like, yeah, I get mainly towards yourself, like really parenting yourself. Like if you set your alarm to be like, I'm going to get up at this time, like you need to, when that alarm goes off, get your butt out of bed. Like that is parenting yourself. That is setting boundaries for yourself. With all these queens, queen, 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 wands, cups, pentacles, there is like a need for you to have that nurturing side as well, to really have that softer side of the way that you express yourself, the way that you feel, like learning how to harness these boundaries and these skills and communication. Like the Queen of Cups understands her emotions and understands where they come from and how to express them in a healthy, nurturing, beautiful way. And the Queen of Wands knows how to fuel that fire and push and really also set those boundaries. Like queens know how to set boundaries. They've learned that self-respect. So let me get something else because I feel like there's something else here. So let me see if there's anything else here for this. Anything else I missed for group 2. We have the Page of Wands. I definitely feel like there's an energy here as well of wanting you to get more creative, like freely expressive, freely untethered, unboundaried expression of yourself. I feel like in the way that you express yourself, the way that you dress, the way that you talk. We have the Tower card. Interesting. It could just be like a need to break free out of this cycle. And as soon as you do break free out of this cycle, like there's this blessing. And that's why it felt like this push-pull dynamic at the beginning. Let's clarify that Tower card. Let's clarify that Tower. 7 of Cups. Too many choices, trying to please too many people all at the same time. The 4 of Swords on the bottom. Sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh, I should probably show you. I feel like you're a people pleaser, and I'm not trying to attack you because I used to be a people pleaser, and I've been really working on that shadow aspect of myself. If you want a really good book to read to help with, it's so bright, I apologize, The Secret of the Shadow by Debbie Ford. It's a really incredible book. It'll change your life, but I feel like you've really like put other people before you and really sacrificed a lot, and I feel like you need to be putting yourself first and setting these boundaries, and I feel like I'm all over the place. I do apologize, but I feel like you need to really be that spoken voice for your inner child, for your soul, for your boundaries, for your self-worth, and for how you present yourself. And I think if you're interested in reading books, this book changed my life. And I'm not trying to sell you on it. You can go get it at the library. It literally changed my life. So that's kind of all I have for you. Yeah, I think just loving yourself, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, setting those boundaries, those healthy boundaries, and know that there is a bigger reason to whatever you're going through, and there are like blessings on the way. I know it's been a little confusing, this reading, but hopefully you got some clarity out of this situation. So yeah, comment down below to claim this reading, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself.
Hello,
Bye.
group 3.
you chose this stone, this is your reading for the week ahead. Energy check-in, timeless reading. So whenever you're watching this, perfect time. Do be mindful of, or give me grace with the light, because I'm filming on a cloudy day. It keeps on coming in and out, so we'll do our best. But I have 3 oracle cards here. I have not seen them yet, and we will clarify with some tarot to see what the energy of the week ahead has in store for you. And I was trying to pull 2, and you got 3, so very interesting. Let's see the first one here. Ooh, we have believe in the impossible. It's interesting, like energetically, I feel like when I'm releasing this, again, timeless, so whenever you're clicking on this, perfect. But this is towards the end of the year, end of December, and there's so much like things coming in. Like, and this is saying like your wildest, like whatever, like the things that you didn't even believe like could be, but like deep down inside you're like, I know I'm worth this, or this can be possible, or this miracle could exist or pop off. This card is like, yeah, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. So let's clarify this right away here. Group 3. Clarify. Believe in the impossible. 2 of Wands and the Fool. I feel like it's something that you've really taken a chance with. Or it's someone that you've taken a chance with. It's something where you've really gotten out of your comfort zone, or perhaps it was like something that you've tried and failed at, and you're trying again with a different like lens, or you've worked on your internal dialogue or your shadow aspect or something. Like it's something that you really put a lot of time and energy into, or even money, or even like this adventurous spirit. I think for some of you, it could be a relationship. It could be like going out there and dating again. It could be meeting new friends. It could be having coworkers. It could be really pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. Whatever you've been working on, that is going to be linked with whatever is coming, which is really interesting. But it definitely feels like you've really expanded yourself and you're like, I'm going to give it my all and really try. 3 of Pentacles. It could be someone that is someone that you want to collaborate with or work with or grow something with. Again, relationship would be more growth. But there is this energy of blind trust almost, the Page of Cups, which can also, that fish kind of coming out of the cup can symbolize a surprise message, a message from someone. It could be a offer, it could be someone coming back into your life. It's kind of like a little bit of a surprise coming back. So I don't think you really expect this to happen at all, or you're like not aware of the possibilities of this. I feel like this is outside your realm of even like what you could daydream of. And try not to figure it out, because I think it's so easy for us to be like, well, I gotta figure it out. What if you just like sat back and had that blind trust and we're like, I don't know what is coming, but I trust that something really beautiful is coming. And in a way of like a gift or a karmic reward for all your hard work. And again, if you're watching this when I'm filming it, 2022, I think was a harder year than the past 2 years. Personally, for myself, from all the people I've talked to, from all my clients as well, like it's been a rough year. Like it's just been like we're on the tail end of like all this stuff going on since 2020, and we're all trying to figure out how to re-enter this like lifestyle. And also like all of this stuff is coming to the surface, and I do strongly believe it is because we are shifting into a new life, into a new paradigm, into the age of Aquarius, if you will. And with this is causing this really uncomfortable change in all of us. And I think you're not alone. Like you're, my coffee cup, but you're not alone in this strange events. And just as like the world is like cracking apart and like falling apart, and like weird things are happening and miracles are just popping up, I think they're also going to be popping up in your life as well, which is just weird and beautiful, and I think go with the flow. So let's look at number 2. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, this is the energy of like, I don't think you need to do anything. You don't need to figure it out. You don't need to problem solve. You don't need to be like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to create this, manifest this, call this in? I don't think you need to do anything, but let's see what else wants to clarify. We have the Justice card. Okay. All right, I'll take you. Relax, relax. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. I get the energy that there's blessings coming. That there's like gifts coming. And yes, it's around the holidays, but like it's beyond just holiday gifts and being surrounded by loved ones and enjoying that. There's almost like an energy of you being able to take a break, take a vacation, go somewhere nice because of this success and this endeavor. Okay, interesting. What is the back of the deck? 6 of Cups. This is bizarre energy. Okay, so we have the Justice and then the 6 of Pentacles. So this is like karma coming back around so that you're able to give. It's like karma's coming to deliver you a beautiful little bountiful gift in the ways of perhaps money, love, foundation. Now, I don't know if this energy is going to happen immediately this week, but it's really dang close. It's really dang close. And it's like this, it's almost like this is when the energy is starting to shift. You know, it's almost like with astrology, when a planet moves into a sign, that is when the energy starts. That doesn't mean that's exactly when the energy is going to happen. I feel like that's also for you. And then we had the Emperor and the Empress come out, and the 6 of Wands. So for some of you, yes, it is talking about a partnership, a relationship, could even be a new job, a new path, a new career. I think for some of you, it's someone coming forward. It's someone coming forward, maybe from your past. I don't think it's going to be someone that you like expect though. It's not going to be an ex. It's not going to be someone who has revealed that they like you. It's going to be someone like completely different. But they definitely want to come in and offer you something and be there for you. There's this energy of someone or something coming in, and it's really beautiful and it's really exciting, and it's almost like you don't need to do anything because you've already done all the things. You just need to sit back and receive, which can be really scary and really like daunting. It's like, well, what do I do with my time? But let's check out the last card. A time for healing. Yeah, you've done all the hard work. You've put in the time, the energy, the effort for all of this. I think it's really important that you slow down, especially if you're watching this when I'm filming it. So towards the end of the year, the beginning of the new year, astrologically, it's a really good time to just slow down, to take it easy, to do something really beautiful and fun. If this is a person coming in, like make sure to do something. Spend time with them. If they are long distance or far from you, make like Zoom dates or something like that. Even if it's a friend, even if it's a coworker, or it could be a new job that is going to be starting in the new year. But it's almost like you get the call now or something like that. But let's clarify the time for healing for you. Let's clarify. We have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Yeah, these cards are all about action. They are also the fastest knights. Swords and Wands. Wands being the fastest, and then Swords being air, really fast too. There's going to be a lot of shifts and changes happening, which is also why it's telling you like to slow down, take time to breathe out, a time for healing, a time for putting all the pieces together, because this change is going to happen super, super fast. And it's going to come at you and you're going to be like, I am so not ready. But you are, because you've already put in all the time and energy and the hard work into establishing this foundation. So yes, you are ready. It might not feel like you're ready, but you're ready and it's coming in quick. Again, it might not be this week, but it's coming. Let's see what else we have for a time for healing. What else do you need to know, group 3, for a time of healing? 9 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, don't let fear and anxiety kind of get in the way of this. Like, don't get in your own way. That's kind of what I'm getting. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to have this peaceful kind of like, okay, I trust it is coming. Believe in the impossible. And remember where we started. High Priestess and Ace of Pentacles. It is, I feel like you might have an inkling as to what this thing is, or this person, or this place. So you might not know like exactly who, but you get like an energetic reading. But it's important for you to just listen to your intuition. What feels right in your, where does it align? You know, your head, your heart, and your gut. Where do these all align? Does it feel right? Does it feel like this is the right direction? And again, I feel like some kind of offer is coming in. Either someone wants to give you something. Oh, there's a key in that photo. I never even saw that. Or there's like this light of hope and energy and exchange and like beauty and fun. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Yeah. A brand new shift, a brand new shift, a brand new change in the way that you are living your life and experiencing things and all these beautiful things. I am really happy for you. Give a comment down below to claim this reading. Give it a like. Subscribe if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.